Hello. Remember the story of the three little pigs and the big bad wolf? The huffing and puffing and the blowing the house down, etc., etc.? We've all heard that story. But I've always thought, if those pigs were smart enough to build houses, they should have been more prepared. Let's fix that, shall we? Ahem.
Boy, I tell you, it's hot. I thought it was hot in the courtroom, but this one was like an oven.
Do I smell bacon? Oh wait, that's just me.
I'll crack up the AC.
So what are we supposed to do?
Weren't you listening to the judge? We vote.
Vote?
We decide whether or not the wolf is guilty or not guilty. He looks guilty to me. Me too. Me 3. What do you mean he looks guilty? Did you see those teeth? Those wolves have sharp teeth.
Better to go you up, right? Am I right? But the wolf isn't on trial for biting someone. The trial is about him blowing down those 2 houses. I thought there were 3 houses.
Only 2 houses got knocked down. Don't you listen?
Huffed and puffed and blew the houses down of those innocent little pigs.
Those poor swines.
Why those 2 little pigs are lucky to be alive? Those wolves are dangerous. I wish it wasn't so hot in here. Isn't there a fan or something? We should get the big bad wolf in here to huff and puff and blow us a cool breeze. Oops, I turned it up, not down. Alright, let's get down to business. Listen, I'm the foreman. What do you mean for pig?
What's a foreman?
It means I'm the spokesperson of the jury here, and when we go back out into court, I'll be the one doing the talking.
So that makes you the head hole.
No, but I do get to read the verdict.
What's a verdict?
It's the decision we make as a jury.
What's a jury?
Can I trade things with somebody? I'll trade.
Can we just get on with this?
Very well. We've all had the trial. Now we need to determine whether that big bad wolf is guilty or not guilty.
I don't think we should call him Big Bad. He hasn't been convicted yet.
All right, just wolf then.
Oh, so let's vote.
All those who believe the wolf is guilty say oi. Oi! Anyone else?
Not oinking.
What's that?
I'm not oinking because I'm voting not guilty.
You think that big bad wolf is innocent?
Well, I haven't made up my mind yet. There have been so many stories about wolves doing terrible things. Maybe we've paid more attention to those fairy tales and not enough attention to the evidence.
What's evidence?
Did you sleep through the trial? Evidence is stuff that proves whether somebody's guilty or not guilty.
Yes, ma'am!
And there should be enough evidence to convince us all the wolf's guilt beyond a reasonable doubt.
Plenty of evidence.
Well, I'd like to hear what all you think.
All right, that sounds fine. Let's all explain to our fellow pig why we think the wolf is guilty. Why don't you go first?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I think he was awful scary. I can just picture him huffing and puffing and blowing down those houses. Oh, you didn't see him do it?
You didn't say not to it.
But you didn't see him not do it.
I look at the facts of this case.
3 little pigs just like you and me moved away from home. They were siblings, so they decided to build their houses nearby. One pig built a house out of straw, the other one built a house out of sticks, and one built a house out of brick. What happens? The wolf comes along, pretending to sell cookies or something, and when the pig runs open up the door, whoosh, down goes the house out of straw. The pig runs to the next house made out of sticks. The wolf follows, and whoosh, down goes house number 2. Clear case of destruction of property, and it's a good thing their brother pig made a house out of bricks because it's strong enough to protect them from being eaten up by the big evil wolf.
Sharon, what about you?
Me, since I guess everyone else thinks he's guilty, he must be.
Just agree with someone just because that's just what a person wants.
Hey, you're right. I agree with you. I don't want you to agree with him. Okay.
You're awfully picky. The wolf is guilty because there was an eyewitness. A local villager boy saw the whole crime take place, and since I'm sure he wouldn't lie, I am positive that the wolf must be guilty. This is the photo now. He's enough to guard my flock of sheep. watching, Lynn. That's why I voted to convict that big bad wolf. Bye-bye.
Me too. Everything points to the wolf as a criminal. Who else could have?
I'm afraid that seems to be the only explanation, unless your snout smells something we don't. Besides, he's a wolf. If he's not guilty of this crime, I'm sure he's guilty of something. You shouldn't say that. It's not nice. Looks nice or not, the fact clearly shows that our wolf friend is guilty, but he tries to act all in.
Yeah, did you see him wearing the sheep's clothing during the trial?
Well, I thought Little Boy Blue's testimony was convincing, but more than anything, I just didn't trust that big bad wolf. He claimed he was a Wolf Scout, selling Wolf Scout cookies door to door, but there's no such thing.
Oh, but there is. There are Cub Scouts, Wolf Scouts, and Fish Scouts, and all sorts of...
There are all sorts of folks, so maybe I'm like guilty too.
Look, Mr. No Oink. Why are you voting not guilty? You keep us cooped up in here like chickens when we could be at home rolling around in mud like pigs.
Let's get back on track.
I really can't go past that extremely convicting family testimony. They sounded so trustworthy.
I know he couldn't have done this. My husband is a good man, and he's in.
My brother is not a bad guy. He's the best. Him being guilty of this crime is as likely as pigs flying.
My daddy's a hero. He's not big or bad or guilty. It was so hard. This is true. If not him, then who? And if the wolf didn't demolish those houses, then who? I've been wondering about that myself. Why would a wolf want to knock down a pig's house to begin with?
Well, he wanted to eat.
So he blew the house down so that he could gobble up the first little.
But why would he just wait for the pig to leave the straw house and grab him more? Spend all of that energy going down the...
He couldn't wait. He was too. If he was too hungry, then why didn't he eat the cookies he was selling? Because wolves don't eat cookies, silly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they eat pork chops.
Yeah.
And ham hocks.
Yeah.
And stop agreeing with everything we say.
Yeah.
This talk about food is making me hungry. I wish we had some lunch or something. Yoo-hoo, piggy. It's chow time. Want some pig slop? Yeah! I was just joking.
You sure fooled us, young man.
Now run along, little boy Blue. We have pig's work to do.
Now, as I was saying, I don't think the wolf huffed and puffed at all.
Then how did the head?
Think about it. Of the three little pigs, only one knew how to build houses well. And that little pig built his house out of bricks. The house of straw and sticks were so frail they could have fallen down when the wolf politely knocked on the door.
Politely knocked. Do you believe this one?
Just saying it's possible. And since when do wolves blow air with the force of a hurricane?
That's a very good point. I watched a documentary on wolves and didn't mention a thing about huffing or puffing.
Well, which reminds me of something else that Fence forgot to mention.
What's that?
Our bailiff would like to examine a piece of evidence.
Which one?
The wolf's pack, please.
Just a moment. What's a bailiff?
He's like a policeman for the courtroom. Throughout the trial process, he keeps things in order. I'd like to order a large extra cheese pizza. Hold the pepperoni. Not that kind of order.
Gee, I'm all for one.
Cheese pizza, fresh from the oven. Absolutely delicious. Who wants a slice? Me! I was just joking. Can you show us?
That's not very nice.
Little boy Blue, that joke is not funny anymore. We're trying to work here.
Here's the wolf's pack.
Okay.
Let's see. Here is the Wolf Scout badge and his Wolf Scout cookies.
That doesn't prove anything.
What about this?
So what?
So how could the so-called big bad wolf huff and puff if he has asthma medicine?
Oh no, how could we not have seen this before?
So he has asthma medicine in his wolf pack that doesn't prove anything.
He probably stole it. Wolves will do that.
Not all wolves are like that, and you know it. I think we should have another vote.
Very well. That sounds fine. Let's all go around the table and all those who think the wolf is guilty say oink. I'll go first. I say oink. Oink. Oink.
Not oinking.
Oink. Not oinking. Oink.
Not oinking, not oinking.
Oink.
Oink.
Oh, what do you know? I still say oink.
Oink.
Not oinkies, not oinking, oink, not oink.
That's 10 oinks and 8 not oinking.
You call yourself a jury and you want to let that big bad wolf go free. What's wrong with this little pig is forgetful, this little pig is regretful, this little piggy's brain went to market, this little piggy's going to stay home, and this little piggy went way all over the justice system.
But there's a reasonable doubt. We don't have enough evidence.
There's a witness, the voice of everything. Even heard the big bad wolf say, little pig, let me come in. I'll huff and puff and blow your house down. What more proof do you need to convict this canine? There's a reliable witness.
Pig slot pizza, come and get it.
Get out of here, kid. We know you're trying to trick us.
I guess that means your witness isn't so reliable.
I'm changing my vote to not guilty.
Me too. That kid is a liar.
Look, there's a reasonable doubt. I changed my vote too.
Maybe we were wrong about this wolf all along.
I knew he was innocent all along.
Are you serious?
Raise your hand if you vote not guilty. Any votes for guilty?
Yep. I say oink and you'll never change my mind.
You may have to declare a hung jury. What's a hung jury?
And a jury is unable or unwilling to come to an unanimous decision resulting in a mistrial. I thought everyone knew that.
Wow.
Silence and mistrial.
We aren't giving up yet. Let's keep talking. Convince us.
Guilty.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Not.
Is.
Isn't.
Is.
Prove it.
The facts are plain. Charlotte is guilty.
Charlotte? Who's Charlotte?
A spotter. A wolf. No, I mean the big bad wolf.
not guilty.
But that's not what you said. You said Charlotte. Who is she?
She was a spotter named Charlotte. And she was her best friend. But then she broke my heart and left me. I promised myself I'd never trust nobody again.
I think we're ready.
Have you reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honour.
What is it?
We, the jury, find the defendant not guilty.
You may release the defendant.
Thank you so much. I think no one will believe me.
We were just doing our job. I'm sure it's not always easy when people think you're a big bad wolf.
Police! Arrest that big bad wolf. He ate my grandma.
Stop right there, criminal scum. You're under arrest. Here we go again.
And the 3 little pigs all lived peacefully in their own homes and never heard from the big bad wolf ever again. The moral? Never try to break into a pig's house. Those pigs are crazy. The end.
Why are those 2 little pigs lucky to be alive?
He's guilty.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes. I don't say that.
Yes.
Very well. Now, wait.
Yeah, did you see him wearing the sheep's clothing during the trial? Last